Hello and welcome everyone. Today we are going to be focusing on the shoulders, upper back, and neck. We are going to use a strap for a chest shoulder stretch. Today I'm using a bathrobe tie. I use many different things for this type of stretch, so if you have an official yoga tie, use that. Otherwise, use any household item, scarf, bathrobe tie, belt, etc., and so on. Let's go ahead and begin. Standing, and we'll bring the arms forward, take a deep breath. Open the arms, bring the hands back together, and repeat. The feet should be nice and even, and you're standing tall. Very good. We can relax the arms. Now let's roll the shoulders. Loosen it up. Breathe. Be steady. Do both directions about 5 times. Doing extra repetitions of these shoulder rolls, rarely a bad idea. So feel free to add extra if anything's feeling really good. Deep breath. All right, take a little bit of a wider stance. Tuck your chin, but lift through the sternum. Go back and forth. Not taking the head back, just going down to the side. And repeat. Very good. Clasp the hands behind the back. I can show you from the side here. If you're really tight, if you can't even clasp or you feel already stretched, maybe hold a strap, but we're just going to pull back a little bit. So the hands don't have to leave the body. If you can, that's fine, but sometimes just sort of drawing back and bringing the hands down as you draw the abs in can be a nice way to stretch chest and shoulders. You're taking deep breaths. Very good. Now let's go ahead and lift the arms, and again, keep the abs in. Take a downward dog. And you might need the knees bent. Getting the hips up and back really helps you to open your shoulders, so you're lifting out of the shoulders. If you can open the shoulders and have the legs engaged and lengthened more, that's good, but knees bent is perfectly fine. Release down onto the hands and knees. Take 3 little push-ups just to build some circulation and heat in the areas we're trying to loosen up. You can go all the way to the floor if your form's good, elbows hugging in, but doing the little variation works perfectly fine. You've done your 3, we can switch to a lateral cat. We press to the side, press to the other side, go back and forth like this a few times. Breathing, and just enjoying bringing some non-linear movement to the body. Excellent. Let's take a child's pose now. Let yourself stretch, relax, and breathe. If your neck is sore, arms folded underneath to support the head is good. If you can get a good reach through the arms and have the head down, then that's really good too. Come back to hands and knees. And just sink into the shoulders a bit. And then really lift out of the shoulders. And repeat that a few times. So that sinking into the shoulders, like in a plank, it's not really advisable, but with the knees holding the weight on the ground, it works out all right. And we're also learning form, sort of the sinking in, the lifting out, In a lot of poses, we're really wanting to extend out of the shoulders, but moving in and out of this is good for bringing circulation into that shoulder joint. So we're going to do a couple more. And then take the right arm under, lay into it. Let it go and breathe. Couple more deep breaths. And switch sides. Deep breath. Feel nice and released. Come back to the hands and knees. Roll the back a few times. Remember to prolong that tuck of the chin. Next time you straighten out the back, keep it very lengthened and take a nice deep downward dog. And after about 3 breaths here, we're going to do a slow motion roll into cat. So tuck your chin. You have to look backwards as you roll forward. So round the back, look at the knees, chin is strongly tucked, lower the knees gradually so you really feel the core. Knees come down, and then elongate. And lower all the way down. Inhale, lift the chest without using the hands. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift the legs and the chest. Exhale, lower. Lift the chest and extend the arms back. Exhale, lower. Now rotate the head to the side so the ear is on the ground. And let gravity just do the stretch for you. Shoulders are relaxing, breath is full and deep. Head comes back to center. Lift the arms and chest one more time. And lower, rotate the head to the other side. Let it all rest, let it all go. Deep breath. Head comes back to center. Use the core and lift. Let's switch to sitting. So we can sit with the legs out in front. Draw the sitting bones back. We're going to do an exercise that opens the shoulders, but it's also very toning for the shoulders and back. So we'll practice sitting in a staff pose, sitting straight. Now at first you can just push your fingertips into the ground, sit as straight as you can. Eventually you can bring the arms up part way, but if you can get the arms really vertical or as close to that as you can, and that's very good for engaging the strength. So we're sitting tall, the legs are active, the feet are a little bit flexed, drawing into the core, back is getting stronger, spine is getting longer, shoulders both open and tone. Deep breath. The arms are up, but try and have the heads of the shoulders down. Heads of the shoulders down, so you're not crunching the neck and overworking the trapezius. You're finding balance, right effort, not too little, not too much. One more breath, and then we'll give ourselves a stretch. And really let the head go, so the neck is releasing. And it's totally fine to have the legs bent, or just be holding the lower legs, or use your cloth around your feet. Otherwise, if you can hold the feet, really let the head go. Try not to slouch too much. Keep a subtle sense of lifting the chest, but the head is down. Releasing extra thoughts, releasing your neck. The body and mind release together as you breathe. Very good. We'll release that stretch. Next, we're going to roll out the femurs. So legs are a little bit apart. Roll the hips inner and outer direction. Keep sitting tall. And then sit cross-legged, or sit in any position that you need to. You can stand if you really need to. We're going to do the cloth stretch. So if you're tighter, use a long cloth and use it wide. You go back and forth a few times. Breathing and noticing how you feel. Very good. And then, if you want to shorten the distance between the cloth, I like to double mine up. It makes the cloth feel more sturdy and I get a deeper stretch, but only do that if you feel like you're really up for it. Go back and forth a few times. Good, and then the arms go back, hold the stretch, maybe even have the head down if that's a good release for the neck. Breathe. Very good, release from that stretch. You may feel kind of a euphoric sensation in through here. It's a really great release. Now we're going to do an ear to shoulder. So right ear shoulder, and the left shoulder really sinks. You can hold it, you can hold the head. Otherwise, just let gravity do the work for you. And other side. Opposite shoulder sinks. Deep breath. Enjoy. You can hold a lot in these areas. It's nice to get that deep release. Breathe and let it go. back to center. Switch which leg is in front. Sitting bones back. Maybe sit on a cloth if you need, a little bolster if you need. Tuck the chin, and we'll do this again like we did in the beginning, go back and forth. And chin to chest. Really work on lifting the chest, tuck the chin even deeper, and breathe. And come back to center. Now we're going to sit with the eyes closed. If you have a hard time sitting still, you could lay down for a couple minutes. Otherwise, we're going to sit to conclude practicing. So sit tall, breathe, very smooth, and just close the eyes for a minute or two. Have a little bit of quiet time. Come back to the body when you're ready. Conclude practicing. We'll do a clearing breath and 3 ohms. Breathe in, open the mouth, let it all out. Very good. And then inhale for Om. Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone. Hopefully this was just what you needed today. If you like longer form practices, workshops, and other such types of breakdowns, then consider checking out my membership platform below. Sign up for exclusive content and early feed for my public content as well. So thank you again for that. It also helps if you leave comments, like, subscribe, share with your friends. I really appreciate it and look forward to providing more content for you very soon. Take care. Have a wonderful day.